Hello and welcome to this screencast where I'm gonna be showing how now to integrate the graphics that we design on Photoshop to ProPresenter 5. Now we are working on a 720p resolution, so this is 720p inside Photoshop, 7080 by 720. So basically, I have put these guidelines for you, so please make sure the text don't pass those lines. You want to make sure that this looks fine on the TV and you have some space around. Now the thing about this is we have all these groups and we create every graphic every week for every single mask part. Now for the query, I'm going to start with this just as an example. As you can see, I'm turning off the main background because it's going to be a video inside ProPresenter. So you don't really have to have the background, actually we need it off. So it will be like this, then with the background in place, all those gray and white squares on the back, your text already in place inside the lines and your image clean out. You can either blur it or you can cut it out, whatever way you like, depending on what you want to do. Now when you have the slide, you will go and save it as a PNG. Then you will save this. For example, this is security 2. Save. Alright. Interlast, none. Okay. Now on ProPresenter, I already put it, but I'm gonna just remove it and put it back again. The first thing that, when you have a playlist item like this one over here, for example, says key relation image 2. On key relation image 2, we're gonna add to the slide the video background, and then we're gonna add the foreground element. So we're gonna select this slide. I already put the background, that's why you can see it, but you go to edit slide, and then over here is where you from the library you choose the video that you want to use on this weekend. For example, I choose this one, the blue light worship, and I'm just gonna click and drag and drop it there. You can click on show to see the video background already in action. Now you're gonna go up here, we got these icons on the top, then you're gonna go to the third one starting from text. This one, you put the mouse on top, it says add image to slide, you click in there and go find the query, for example, query 2, the one that I just did. And since it's a PNG, it will have transparency on it. So let's just click select, bam, it's done. It's like you already have the video background on the background and the PNG element on top. So you click show, test it, make sure there's no errors on the erasing of the image. Everything you did looks the way you want it to be. Now you want to test another video just to see how it looks like. You can do that and it will not get applied. For example, you can just click on bubbles here, another video, whatever video you want, and see how that element from Photoshop looks with different backgrounds. That way you can test out different backgrounds you have. Say like, oh, this is the one I like. Okay, perfect. Then if that's the one you like, and let's say you change your mind and you don't want anymore the blue light worship, then all you have to do is just click that new one and drop it right here into the background. Alright, and then click show, and that's it. But since I'm gonna use the blue light, I'm just gonna click and drag the blue and then close the editor. Click on the slide to test it out. It's perfect. Then you move to the next image. For example, this is the glory to hide in the high, guys. We don't do a graphic specifically for this one on the Photoshop file, but now I want to grab the opportunity to say something about this. You see on this glory to God to the high in the high, the text is to the right side. This is because I have a template applied to every single slide here. I'm just gonna select all these slides and I'm just gonna say right click template, and I already created many different templates for what you need, depending if you want the text on the bottom, if you want the text on the left, white, or you have it on, you want on the left, you want it blue. This is actually on the right, this has to be changed. So here I'm gonna choose the STM standard tool, and all the text is gonna come back to white in the center. Now I'm gonna just look for another video for this one, and I'm just gonna put this one temporarily. All you have to do is just put it on the first slide, and it will continue showing on the other ones, so you don't have to click and drag on top of each one. Just put it on the first one, and that's it. Now you finish that, you move to the next one, and same for this one. I'm gonna just change that background for this one, test it out. I'm gonna actually go to STM standard again, because I noticed the STM standard. There you go. Now the font is bigger. Alright. Oh, when you see something like that, the text is like on the bottom, that's just easy to, you go to quick edit. And over here you're gonna notice that text is, you see when you click on top or select it all, you see this empty white space on top. That has to be fixed. You erase that, and then the slide will just come to the center. I just wanted to give that tip on that. I'm just gonna do one more, because just by now, you know, you should understand how this thing works. The way I approach it is like this. Since I already had the readings in place, all I do is just I choose the background first, right? And then, oh sorry, this is the reading one. I need the reading one title here. Yeah. So that's easy. I go to the library, find the reading title. Reading one. Let's see. Okay, I see that it was deleted from the library. No big deal. That means that I will have to go here, File, New, make sure it's 1280 by 720, and you got the STM standard 2 template applied to it. And then over here, I'm just gonna put Reading 1 title, because this is gonna have the image for there. And then when that is already in place, let's see, reading. Let's see if it's in here. Reading 1 title. Here it is. Now, every time you add something to the library or remove or whatever, always go Save All. And I don't know if you really notice it, but this icon over here on the corner was yellow and now it turned white, telling you that it's already safe. Now I'm gonna click and drag that reading and put on the playlist on top of the reading. Okay? And then on this slide, I'm gonna add the background to it. I'm just gonna right click, edit slide, delete the text, because you don't want the text, this is just gonna be a single image. Then you click on the third icon from left to right again. I see that I don't have the reading one, so that means that I have to go to Photoshop and find the reading one right here. And it has to be adjusted because this template used to be a different resolution, and it's being adjusted as we speak, so it's not a big deal. All you have to realize now is like you don't want the text to look like, you have to adjust it so it doesn't look like so, you know, like it's way too stretched. Now something, you know, you can have something like this, for example, right there. And then I'm just gonna, I see everything looks good, it's inside the lines. Alright, let's go ahead and export this as a PNG into that folder English. We'll say reading 1. Okay, now I'm gonna go to ProPresenter. Sorry for that. ProPresenter, reading 1. Here it comes. It's saving it. I think if I select it now, I should be able to see it soon. Let's see. Yeah, there it is. Select. Bam. Nice. Just what I wanted. Click show. Test it. Looks good. Let's move on. As easy as that. And until you're done with all the images, you know. So I hope this tutorial help you out on figuring out how to export the images or whatever you create on the template as a PNG and put it there into ProPresenter with a video background. Have fun, and if you have any other doubts, just feel free to email me and I will be very glad to help you out. God bless you.